4, 3, 2, 1.
Welcome everyone and all.
It's time. Your favorite host.
24/7. With all your favorite music for you.
This style is hot. Stay tuned.
The best radio.
News on your number one station.
Weekend. Let the good vibes take over. Only on your favorite station.
With your favorite station. Online, digital, and on your smartphone. The radio is hot. The music is cool.
What is back?
Oh, yeah. His name is Joe Mettle. Martinina. Hey. Yeah, Martinina. Ah. Yeah, Martinina. Oh. Yeah, Martinina. Yeah. Yeah, set your studio to man say now, yeah. 11 minutes after 3. Good afternoon. Chechi baby, I will be entertainment review Chrissy Abwaje. You are my everything. Joe Mettle. Joe Mettle, would you my dear Cassia be a basso weekendy? On te home and send me a dear baby doing come kakra. I mean, find your from 9 call, man, so now, gospel singer, gospel musician, Joe Mettle. I'm man, so you need come on. Joe to me, okay, I'm managing phone. I'm going to say, I'm in Sabe kind of you, man. Now, yet minute come on, Joe Mettle. Sunday, you may dear Cassia, air battle. FM. Oh, yeah, my ding, you know, pa. Hey. FM. Ah. You are my. Okay, all right. So 15 minutes after 3, Joe Mettle, I'm man, so you're in come on. Just as I said, weekendy, Jumediation could be bass. Joe to me, come walk out by entertainment reviews area.
Yeah.
Now,
Yes,
vocal, dear.
Yes, I don't, sir.
Okay, all right. So, Obi Ohabi Awate, Jumedia Basu weekend, you'll be on so I want to home come Obia. Weekendy, dear Ben Pa, need Jumedia, a daw anyone, air basso in Crahanum saying.
Nyamia do my Kwasia Day, yeah, event I find a praise you loaded. Jumedia Bia, a fee Bia, yeah. A fee actually 12 years, sir. Nyamia do more day, sir. Jumedia, ski and so you start to say, na a fee, no, yeah, bon pie, no, yeah, kunya say, yem beam, like yeah, expanding, and every year, Bia, so now it's a ticketed event. But Sanso na feeling so they decided to be so allow more people to come in to be able to gather and worship and lift up the name of Jesus. Afibia Avia na adansidie nim sanctioning na mesisi. Tiafi su de yeshen nyame nim so no ebe pija ne santi. Kosia de ebe this year wo the Accra Sports Stadium. And Jumadia Kosovo.
So for those of us ABI any history, we see 12 years and why is Jumadia?
But 12 years.
Wow.
Yeah.
So this is the 12th edition.
This is in fact unofficially it will even be the 13th edition. We didn't add the COVID edition because I know it was virtual. It wasn't in person. So about the that would mean that this year is even 13 years since we started this meeting.
And so far, Jane, you say now if you say I call, yeah, be a bakwasem no afa yinu kakra.
I think that it's been great. It's really been a blessing. Last year, we were Royal House and our new dome hall, and it was massive. It was a blessing. Normally the praise, the worship, it's one of those events. Even to me, it describes it, but and it says one first hand who experienced the Kosono. When you are able to get teaching, but all we can say is anyone that comes to these events experience God and experience the power of God in their lives. If you're known idea not taking away the fact that it's going to be a night of worship, it's going to be a night of praise and celebration. But most importantly, this year, as our year, election year, we have also added to it that we'll raise a few prayer topics as well in between some of the sessions to also intercede for the nation.
So, why am I in said almost 13 times a year? One more, I'm a fan of Praise Reloaded. Yes, me pesi atoma. We want new converts. So those people, dear now be catch you. What is this whole Praise Reloaded? No, so which Sanchez chimu ye be pa. Any dear now be me akana. Yeah, bida. This is the first time. Oh, so Joe Mettle has been organizing this thing. Oh wow. Then ye pesi abano. Dear now be me akama achi any to me baby.
Now me to me baby. Me to me I can say a Praise Reloaded a gathering of, first of all, believers and even unbelievers who want to know the Lord, who wants to encounter God. Not only that, people who are trusting God for certain difficult things, some miracles and all that. This is a gathering of believers. And when believers gather like this in one place, and whatever is weighing you, this is the place to be on Sunday. Come praise God with us. Come honor God with us. But also, most importantly, this year, Ghana na me o yeni krobia su bi mko. Nti e pese yesa ehia se Ghana fo a omodo omo man Ghana fo a omo hwe nyame nu se ne sabe koso a ekram oman na omo na be kan ye ho ni first of all ye yira dia ye so a ya bompaya sre nyame se on kan ye ho na o hwe so as a people as well.
Okay. And I think earlier I can be about union mo bi nso ka ho mo boa me boa.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so we see to be ma anyotifo ni bi omo ta wo chi a wo mo ba be support na mo di se dwuma ni hwan.
Nti emoji ba ohima mesi ba Pastor Isaiah also ba million from Nigeria Nathaniel Bashi also ba Sumi Sola so ba there were City Praise Team Eternity Kofi Osu prepare and many others, Luigi McLean, Omunina, Ebe Kamen, Asori Rabi.
Nice. Kweshia de time ben am obeshase.
Program never started 3.
Okay.
Because I stadium and said the IN is a bebo 1. Na a big gate no se nebe anko fobi tumi abemu abetena se. I relax, I ready. Many ukasa sisi ekra Mijina Stadium ha stage no adibia like everything is going up. Nti nyame aduma kwesiada de nyame na besa no ni mayemu.
I see. Yeni Ujina Stadium de yeni hu komo kakra na me musa say the almost 13th edition ya wo ye no. Is this the first time maybe I wo ye no outdoor? First time I wo ye no sports stadium Senate.
First time I was sports stadium.
Okay.
First time. I think all these years we've always done it in auditorium.
Okay.
And so this will be our first time bringing it outside the auditorium. And it's a great experience. It might be great ever. I mean, like, there's more work going on. Obviously, it's more expensive than the previous ones that we've done in the auditoriums that day. But in the when you do minty, they be a say or no ama initiative who kwan de obebi kwan ma yetumi aye nti ni shira na ebi na ede waka kofo akoma. Most of them come to me saying, can I help with this? I'll sponsor you with this. Or maybe I thought maybe I would say, okay, this is what I would take, but don't worry, don't flash it down. We'll take care of, and that is what's been happening. And to the glory of God, over share this massive thing. And then I'm a catch will be say, and then and I'm feeling the weight of the fact that this thing is huge. All I did was I had the vision and I moved with it. I never considered its magnitude or weight or anything of that sort, but to the glory of God, it's coming together. We can't wait. We can't wait for Sunday and what God is about to do.
Number of questions. I mean, you can about vision. Say, yeah, unyasa any swade. Say what they call a sports stadium. You can about very expensive. And now can be a creative impression. Say, yeah, well, nyamina be. Does that mean say yes? When wa to come sika na what they say media na will be buff will be tau. Is it?
Oh, no, I mean, obviously, so when I made the vision, he gave the vision to you now. So one guy won't give vision in India. So you yourself need to start. So I'm not saying say I'm the only one doing this. I have people helping.
Okay, so corporate sponsorship, and I mean, we say like BBC or Honum say, and I be individual has been almost supported here.
Individuals and a few companies. So say. Teach you na a production. So before all the other ones comes in, if production is not like family held, so I think for starters, we had companies who are into productions who held us first. Making sure that we have good deals with them. Some are partnering with us, and then there are a few individuals too that are supporting us. Then there's also what's the word, like then obviously as a ministry when we are doing stuff like that we also prepare.
Okay.
Because before we be ban one can say and son will be so as a ministry we've also prepped ourselves. But I would say that we have a few ministry partners who also stand with us each time we have to do events and services like this.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, be about say Juma be say no ya na near din pa na production be mu kakra. So production by that eno ne dia pa.
Production is from beginning in terms of like equipment that will go into it. You're talking about stage, light, sound, power, streaming, everything. But so you are talking about production also in terms of like preparation of the music itself. So like rehearsal sessions, arrangements, all those other things. And see, we've been having months of preparation from the music to the going on the drawing board, how stage should look like, sizes, trusses, and scaffolds near there. Everything that will have to go into it. It's like heavily technical. And then in addition to it being heavily technical, the more complicated it is, the higher the cost will be based on the materials or the equipment needed to make it happen. So it's a lot of like technical production going on. As I speak to you, like these guys have been working through the night, making sure that all these things. So stage is up, one stage is up, lights and stuff will be under it. You're talking about screens being mounted, then there's the sound also being done. So it's like a lot. It's really a lot. So I think all these
se me pese me ebia production be saying sports stadium no o can buy expensive sika do be say na bia hia you do the budget time. Yes sir.
But I mean it's not, obviously it's not cheap, but I feel like I won't be able to quantify it right now. But it's high. It's what I can tell you is higher than the previous.
So like 500,000 Ghana cedis.
500. Oh, 500 is how.
Okay, so like 1 million Ghana cedis.
It can even be more.
Wow.
But sending because it can be way more. But
okay. So,
not all of them will come out of money. Sometimes these companies, I would say, companies like Silicon House, Big Ideas, High End Light, they all have stood with us and partnered with us to make sure. We also want to be able to support you. And so some of them have really, really supported us in making this happen.
Okay.
And so I can't say that we did all this with our money, no.
Okay. So today is Thursday. So give and take Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Daben pa na mo shase se mo ye set up daben pa na mo shase because then Thursday. And then na mo shase na daben na mo shase.
It started in
and when you
so officially not get say starting Monday, but first division match be by from now. So we had to wait for them to finish the match, and then right after the match, we started last night.
Okay. And okay about first division match, yeah, na football for no should say more artistry or more sports stadium. I don't know how the boy, yeah, na musma ba be jabosu.
Seja. They said also need bigger venues.
Okay.
But they still have the upper hand over it. I thought even in getting it to use, they have to consider their calendar. So I think from now till a few weeks from now, they are on a break. So it means that the stadium will be available, and that's how we are also able to get it to use for this. But also all over the world, stadiums are still used for concerts.
Sure.
As well. It might not be the main purpose for the place, but then
no correct. Yendi weda no ho nkomo kakra na say weda no nhye da nimwa enkra hanom se bohu ene na nsuo no bon se emu na ne ka fact June July kra won kran de ne ye outdoor event. Is it say bia mo de Christopher mo gidie say yes you will stop the rain ube bumpire and I'm de nyom to e be stop rain.
Yeah, we did. Nyame aka say the obey. Yeah, we did say bibia be fine.
But outdoor event like a sports stadium and concert like that June July. Hey, unstro yo.
Very.
Say I'm who cry now if I'm so my drum cause say
no, we are aware of the month, but we are also confident not in ourselves but the fact that God has gone ahead of us already.
Rain stopper, Mettle the rain stopper.
Oh, David, man. No, someone said there are things you also check. In addition to everything else, you're able to also still check the weather. But outside the weather, we are trusting God that God himself will give us a clear weather.
And who your weather forecaster now? Who your weather forecaster? Who your meteorologist now? Who say?
But I say,
who your meteorologist now?
They do obey sir. I'm experts no.
And you will be sure I'm seeing soon to.
Then in addition to an also but the agent say nyame be amai.
Okay.
Nyame
Christopher no.
I say na ba senior Christo ni bi mana.
Sabre dia mi busan 70 sem busan say no be busan pepepe.
No, the way I can say a Christopher am say na say the way I can say that na say what's going to you?
Oh, there be me a Christian.
Amen.
So say free Anna.
Free.
Okay, into me here ticket me because I know say me bewura sports stadium honum say
so the IIN say free but over call www.jometallmusic.com. Now I register keke. So it's just a free registration. But you say and you be
okay.
So more we have like a full like ticket team. They'll have like registration systems.
Okay.
Once the ones that I haven't registered get here, we would help them do the registration.
And
yes, more.
Wow.
So basically, one of the things is we have about 1,200 volunteers who are like on ground working.
1,200 volunteers.
They are different from Omomoye production. They are all not part of that number. We opened we had the two websites and they announced it. Okay. They want volunteers and they just showed up. And we've been having meetings. In fact, here at the stadium, we've had meetings with the volunteers. You see, like everyone said, the last time I had a meeting with Hano, the VIP session, they were top on stadium. They filled the whole VIP session. These are just volunteers. So some are ushers, some are protocol people, media, registration, different departments, and all these people are working with us. So it's great.
I see. Now, so minimum said the seating capacity officially of Accra Sports Stadium, I think it's about 40,000 people.
Yes, sir.
So is it the case that you're hoping to fill the 40,000 seating capacity? Saying that here, and I'm only half of the stadium, quarter of the stadium. Saying that Joe, Kusiada.
So we're doing the entire stadium. The only downside, they said, because of where we've placed the stadium, we might lose a few seats at the back because the stage is on the goalpost.
Okay.
I think it's normal. I'm saying into fence.
Okay.
So it's at the goalpost. But anyway, what we've done is the ones we are losing, we will put all of them as chairs on the field. So every seat we've lost at the back, we would replace them with just regular chairs on the field.
Okay.
And then we would use the rest. So the prayer is that we get to fill all the seats in the entire stadium.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay, we're praying for that one. My final question, Mibisa, yeah, Samu.
Why are we there? My uncle.
Okay.
Why are we there?
Let me just let me pay attention about event. So about the Mami Busawe. Argentina, one Jessica.
Argentina, I'm Jessica.
Argentina.
Oh, okay.
I
feel like Onzameka from the beginning said was a vision giving, and the vision came with instructions. And so it's just me following instructions. This is it. Don't take money. And so that's why I decided not to. And I'm glad I did. Because has
it always been like that with the praise reloaded? Sana
it's always been a ticketed event.
Is it the case that sports stadium musro say obet me feeling tina we also yen free?
Oh, not at all. Not at all. It had nothing to do with that.
The vision, it came with the vision.
But just say,
like ana unya.
So you see when you have so first of all, when America say, if not for that same instruction, I won't come to the Accra Sports Stadium. I probably might stay indoors and do it. But I was giving instruction to come outside. I did, and it's more like a direction from God. You obey. When you obey all through the latter. And if we decided to, because we are Accra Sports Stadium, the only thing you have to do is maybe you reduce the ticket so it's not too expensive.
I see.
People will still buy and they will come.
How come?
In fact, there are people who sometimes say, "Oh, because you guys are not charging money, we still want to contribute with this," and they still give you because they are not comfortable. Like they are used to buying tickets. So we can say, on this car.
Direction if nyame wo ho.
Exactly. Yes.
Nyame say Joe call Accra Sports Stadium. Kona ko praise reload. Men Jessica.
No. So we prayed about it. We got the release, and it's not men Jessica. And to the glory of God, it's happening.
Okay.
And I would say that even with all this, we've had pressure on some of the events where it's a lot, but for some funny reason, God is just ordering our steps and things are flowing.
I see.
This is rather supposed to have been big and weighty to us, but then everyone is excited. Everyone is pumped up to see it succeed. That everything is flowing to the glory of God. So I'm glad that I listened to the instruction.
Okay. Well, I'm praying to the Lord Almighty that that same vision, that he given to you that go to Accra Sports Stadium, you show man Jeffrey no or my vision be better best sorry now so you could say why Charlie when your vision you say me $10,000 in Tikwesi J.
But it's about over there. Nyame aduma ko jara onya da dia pacho. No for have my wife.
Mate Joe. Nyame kan. Wish you well. We wish you well.
Thank you so much for having me.
Charlie, pleasure. Always pleasure. Joe Mettle, so Kwesiade Accra Sports Stadium no me and Sam. Yeah, Nisika, until we remember Fesika, same year, man, Kukwasa Bia, and I'm sure so great to be happy with this one. The Bia, I'll see where ya de Mamma Qua and Timoso, Monfama, man for no qua. So Joe Mettle said on your vision. Hey, Joe Mettle so on your vision. O you chile, Yamina catcher and say on Accra Sports Stadium. Non conquer show. Show no so on Accra Sports Stadium, no more Nisika. I was going to question God. But before I said blasphemy near the adeno and can be said Yamen so near fail. Oh my you Mettle vision be say no so no but best no pana was okay $10,000 Brana Beji. Well my member studio no him say Sika near the BBA as I see you and him say because you can chance is okay that chance is okay. Or the mark I'm sure said na me cancel this one you be happy. I say was on your way. But if or see for this is the 13th time so apart from your year COVID the na year virtual no ni na ojisika ba we there o so nya o yikire nya me se mo onyisika enti che se otum se nya nyame a nko ba gi ni sika no
kuzi interview bi a me ye me can say sometimes no I feel like I am tired say me can hear maybe because o can say na e bia ye jojo wo ne niema no it feels like unkra unyai but it drew baby so anime de me ho ato adifo no ho abra omo share omo juma na se no se ne ne jojo omo ne niema no omo kan se amanfo jojo omo nti omo gya anka ye nya ensempa no emfree erade ho nti no I will continue preaching me de se erade no o yi ne ho adi now I know say nyankopon ne mekasa the one who speaks to me nyame kakra no my brother why kakra nyame be hye no hanu nyam afa ne mamu ba ade ba ko ana o kan meka say Joe Mettle should be a bit measured ni ano ka say eni nyankopon ka chere so onko stadium no onko ye no kwesi
I say vision
me pa cho even Paul e Bible mo no e dru ba bi ro say we dia me Paul e na me ka kire mo enye nyame asem bi me nko to da bi me Paul tie say o hwe asem na da ho na ono Paul we yusu na dwen na ode kan Paul kire mo so it will not be wrong for Joe Mettle to also say oh yes nyankopon ama me adwuma no but me hwese ne ane me kono na it will be better say me ye ne kwa na obia ne awo pe no fa be cheme obia wo ko stadium ha ko
mentias yo chechemu ye because he said is it the case minim say o say the mo ni nyame asem no so ana because this is a man saying say when oyi kire idea he had that vision that the direction came go to Accra Sports Stadium 1 2
kwesi me how I doubt the direction I doubt it me so Christopher me say I doubt it
okay do you want to say directly no be say o chantro and one can no correct
the me nyini
oh okay
but say me nyini no and na make say Joe Mettle it will not be wrong for you to say me dwen ho a anase sania me nsusu ade no aye nyame adwuma ne de say no ma dwen ho an me say no se me ma ne say sania be yo bia betimi ababi there's nothing wrong because Paul ensemo no edru ba bi Paul timi kire say we de me Paul na me ka kire mo enu krampo e wo Bible mu ye fa e de adwuma e ma ne boa yen esakra your friend Adasa. And there is nothing wrong for you to say oh nyame adwuma ode hye maame no me hwe na kwan kire na ode amana ɔde ma kwa nti yɛmfa ma kwa sɛ mehu sɛ sɛ na mpɛ sɛ meyɛ no sɛ ne ɛbɛyɛ a ɛbɛma akra bebree wo kapro wonni bio wansa wobɛtumi adware nko adeɛ
wonyin de deɛ wadwen kyerɛ na wo kyerɛ
yes
ba sɛ chinchia chia pɛ sɛ wɔn kase sɛn
ba me ka chin kwesi
ba sɛ nya wo sika na kwa sɛ okay wɔn kase
kwesi me say ɛnyɛ chin ɔno aka nasɛm ɛna me sɛ me nyinni
yes I know they say waka say no they waka
me nyinni no
ɛna wo si wɔn ka sɛ
dabi me nyinni no now ni a me feel sɛ ni me gina so a me ɛma me nyinni sɛ me hwɛ asɛm ne sɛ ne ɛda hɔ na sometimes no ukɔyɛ nyame adwuma odi bibia hye nyame adwin bi ɛbɛba otirimu bia no utimi ka sɛ o ɛyɛ nyame a Christopher bebre ɛyɛ
okay
ba me pɛ sɛ me kyerɛ mo sɛ wobɛdwen biribi no ɛnyɛ ne nyinaa na ɛfiri nyame ɛne me ma example of Paul nea ɔtee sɛ nyankopɔn ka kyerɛɛ no no anaasɛ nea ɔfa firi odiifoɔ bi asɛm mu no ɔka sɛ wei ɛyɛ nyame mmra ba wei nso deɛ ɛyɛ meme Paul na ɛba ne sɛ no nyae ɔde na dwen ne yɛɛyɛ
wei yɛ Mettle ɔsɛ a vision fi nyame
but me ka kyerɛ ne sɛ ɛnneɛma ni bi wɔ hɔ a Kristofoɔ odwin bibia nya bibia na wo ye ani nyame sɛ awurade sɛ
o say direction vision wo so wadwen wandwen won ka sɛ wo ka sɛ mfoforo ahyɛ na akaka no o say vision wana wanti asɛm o kan so
me ka kyerɛ jo Mettle sɛ vision ni bi wɔ hɔ a dae
yo
what you say enye dae bia nso na firi awurade dae unim sɛ nya brain ne work here medically no the brain is supposed to dream when you go to bed. When you are idle, the brain keeps working. Into everything that you have imagined, when you go to bed, the brain works. So play it back.
And in Kansas or you free, in Kansas or you are Crossport Stadium now.
No.
Okay, so
what I do need to me catch us said no. Yena Crossport Stadium. Yeni free send your man for be breveti mi aba. Ya dream no na ya juma.
Okay.
Nyankopon this dream ma wo say fa dream.
Okay.
But don't tell me say Nyankopon aba catch it hwe. Any make say ensem ni bebre wo hɔ a ukọ Bible mu a adifo no omo ye ya na enye Nyankopon ene ka kire omo but edane kwan mu
okay me da se mame ma kojo kinsu mre ma kojo jo Mettle kwisia de minim se bia obenya bre afa hɔ ma no miensa na chese twetwem e wo hɔ nom sei Accra Sports Stadium nyame na yi a kire no vision direction came from God nyame se call Accra Sports Stadium se ne bre bi nyame na ka kire jo na mboa
yes
was it Ninive and I find I saw on corner
Ninive
and a one call and a Bonsunu swallow yes Sana Socrates person Joe Mettle here and I like the fact that Joe Mettle is not listening to Socrates and is obeying the voice of God the direction that came from God mean you
Socrates or yes spiritual because sending our cano if obi a Christian nina say olivuna bra bono under the guidance of the Holy Spirit obi o Christian you and say Holy Spirit or not church yen or no directive be no or your personal lifestyle every decision be a say whether that so no inspiration if Nyankopon neba send ya bia o ka say okodi bone a ontimi nka say bone na okodi Nyankopon na ka say kodi so Joe as a gospel artist no say o take decision be about adwuma a wo ye no ho a eye Nyankopon na church ne kwan no enti say this time or say onko eye Accra Sports Stadium na onko twedom na omo mehu na nimonyam ne nsenkyerene a ade na abeka say o doubt say enyo no yeah there are times I personally wow face I will share advice any e wo say ne wo kan Bible no e wo Bible mo so Paul so enyema bi wo no kan nyame no de kan same as the obeka say bia we dey ono ani hunu mu no
yeah
eti on the 3rd Sunday the 30th we Sunday me I'm wishing say babia be bomber and say no so be no mbesi stage no po ne back one nti omo ntimi ntena enhwe kire no mbeba park ne so
yeah
so you perceive who that ambience now all the stands are full and park and so I then aboma
both believers and non-believers
believers and non-believers
and GD4 ni omo
amunji nyame di ni omo obujidi nyina no e mo mbehia wa Accra Sports Stadium
kwesiada
Kosia de ya 3 p.m. na Jumadi no air chassis because artists in the doors. The Amazon be big gate in them be a one who do one ma. Now I could free and Mekai or him mercy. And also Tahila experience or start to say on this cabin and Nami mania Japan because near dim commercial. One more. It be more warm so munya and come back be free, but it be a price tag, you know. And everyone. It is out to me and now sponsors now with me triaka. Not to say amount formula no more man enjoy I don't know free. And I think that is what has happened to Joe Mettle too. Because the car mode be yes a dorsal pa. 81 a day na so manya kofa so masia. I wish say every gospel person be able to me do sa level.
Okay.
And yes I ya chiwo but ubenya sponsors are be take that burden. Say be ya obia bi betimi aba enjoy.
Okay.
Wadom no. Enti you train what so me so loud say Nigeria artist no ba emoji mo kwakuta mu na on the night you know eba ko.
So creative man say minimum dey person ka.
No. Me pese me de ba ko to aso say. Me de ma mokwa. Mo nso mo fa makwa no. O kire biem say mokwa ma mo nwe nia mo bedi ho. Awurade na abema mo. Now, Erade eka kingdom sponsors akuma. Emma omu yibima. But who be anso a wo call no? Who say eye hye anas o hye mawo ewo Erade ni mu say o Kristo ni no. Who say obi di Kristo mu dwuma bia obeboa. And also a part of the requirements of a Christian.
Ade won keka collection na. Say kwa yemfa collection kwa.
Yes.
Hey.
No, a requirement. Yes. I bring me one can me the Bible Bible ni mu.
Enti yemfa collection ko.
Yes.
Enyo hye.
Nia efiri wakuma mu obetimi bia bo bia no. Nia no. Eye ohyema se uhu se obi di nyame mu dwuma bia obeboa.
Enyo hye.
Eye ohye.
Da bi enyo hye.
No. Me bo ohye bi wo ho a enye wa unim se
eye ope enyo hye.
Send
with your will.
Fine.
Not say
fine.
It's so we say to me come na we say be preach or kwan ho na say me come this
no but ebra Yesu Kristo e bi ka kire say samwa yama obi no ene no mo yama me eno no wu Kristo ni no wunim say e wosi
o ya adoye
good so o Kristo ni bi a wo kọ no say dwumadie no e ka wo ho enti wo nso obe me hu say na obe contribute say na adwuma no e be koso
okay
kwesi quotation na me ka no na 1 Corinthians chapter 7 verse 12
okay
na Paul can say now I speak to the rest of you though I do not have a direct command from the Lord. What's it there?
Men fi kojojo me be one twede o kojokin
enti no Paul eniama ni bebre wo ha obe ya no wa kirekire mu we di Awurade na eka we di me na me eka so Paul Mettle me pa cho Joe Mettle me pa cho Awurade ni on kasa ya
ba on kasa wo na wo kan timpese tiefo hu se
ene me so me say Awurade ni on kasa ya me ka say Awurade ni wa kasa
on kasa awoba beji collection on kasa
no enye collection asem me ka say ni o kan say Awurade mfa ne ene so onko stadium no me say enye Awurade ne kan
Man, I've been fighting this battle with demons inside of me. I just won't stay in my lane so nobody can bother me. I'm too sensitive, intimate, touching me ego. Thought I had guessing someone told me how they go rap for me. All of them be jealous, fake souls always make me nervous. Out of here, I'm on my peppers, pull me down, still I'm breaking records. I'm on 1,000, but they wanna take me to 0. The only God is my hero.
Let your angels cover me every day, cover me every night. No telling who I knows. I'm on the top and I keep on winning.
Yeah.
Higher we go, highest we go.
I'm on a different time, only God can judge. Committed suicide, I was pushed to the earth.
A time for paying him go see Awurade ti ase.
Since that been when the devil emerged.
Sakodi no. He calls this one all time.
Take me to church. Mama told me, boy, I'm proud of you. Don't you let nobody lie to you. Jehovah blessings go carry you. Anywhere you go, the power go follow you. When I was losing the battle, you told me to keep on. And then you gave me your shoulder to lean on.
Let your angels cover me every day, cover me every night, no time,
yeah, he's trying to say, right, the best man about for no more cry, they be a woman did not have a casino. To me, I call okay, so I don't tell me what's I call the annual said, and commodity back or air corso. Ebia we near fear san komodie we obeyira kakraba maame papa nya abotre national radio no ho na ye ba be breaking it down say ne o mka no ye be bubum ne wetimi ate ase ni nyina ne se ayese kasahare akansie bi na o matu ne di Hennessy cipher na nti ayese wo mo kasahare o makwadaro ma na memfa nso o mo fa kasahare foi na obi a kire ne bobre nti na o mo di o magina memfa nse simpie so obia me yehu ne wo mu enti afi 2024 Hennessy cipher no wo mu ababe todwa ebetodwa no Ghana ni de hie sa akode ewo mu bi na sa akode wie no ede nkomode bebre ene de aba enkomodo dosu ebi se ogu sa akode wanya hwe ebi se okode no wate Ghana anim nti tese nkomo no akwakoye afani afa ene sene esi ko na ye be kwama no so na ye ne enua anoda samoa bedu ba be boa yen na yetimi ate ase sa Hennessy cipher kasahare akansie ya American bi a wo de ayira wo ya wo husui obeboa yen na yetimi ode abafom kakra na yetimi ate ase before ye be ko eye anodo so no yentie sa akode obede pombede ni Hennessy Hennessy cipher no die pa na sa akode raps no ana kasahare no se ne koy yentie sa akode.
Yeah, came from the trenches, my dream was to make it. I smell money miles away and I wish I could taste it. God gathered all my blessings and told me to take it. All these pretty women wanna see me naked, smoking on the boat like I'm Al Pacino. You can try the things we do, but you don't know what we know. I'm not a racist, I love Jamaicans and Filipinos. I went from rock and rolling Wood down to Valentino. I did this thing myself, I never mess with majors. I'm with my documents, it's like 1,000 pages. I want my freedom, cause most of my homies are locked in cages. It's been a decade, I'm rapping, I'm like the Rock of Ages. They tell me how to do this thing the right way. They smile with you, but robbing you in broad day. I'm only human, I only do what the Lord say. You know, this is getting crazy. It's kinda strange how this music has changed from how it was. I need a verse from my bro, a couple calls, but now I need to speak to some dude cause he's the boss. Split the publishing before we hit the stores. I don't mind, but I know what I think can cost. I can't hate cause it's working, I see resource. African music was buzzing but couldn't cross. As soon as we signed the paperwork, labels open the doors. Oh, now I see how y'all really move, cause that be the same thing that fraud people do. So a couple dollars got you caged in the zoo. By the time I went here, I was dreaming it back. Pick a move. See the way we approach it. Much as a carpet and I say roaches. Africa rapping in Chucky, but more feminine. I'm for my name, woman say Moses. So rapping them, I find the doses. I feel my mommy, me roses. I did what you people are trying to do, but you people be skipping the process.
Peace FM. Enti ni ababa ya nkomodie no ni nyina Hennessy cipher 2024 so kasahare no se ne esi koye sa akode ni anyomtifo no be se bem say sensia sa he from different countries obia eche ne bobre yen de ani ogine mu ni sa akode na unim anoda sama bedu ahoma no so se nem di kanka oba be boa no obubu ade no emu aman ne etimi ate ase na we dia mi be adwuma ya na me fa washing bay honum sei moya na mka no washing bay kumasi for say bonfio na bonfio for no mo ya argument omo say oh sa akode onko he manifest na no manifest enso ko sa afie twemu yi ono so ewo eye sa eye Hennessy cipher na eno wo ya argument te say bonfio washing boys see wo aya argument pa o na say okay eni yentie manifest dia no so afie twemu yo minimal konti asa washing bay boys see bonfio foi te say wo ya argument o
Festo.
Peace FM.
The game is the game. No need to get emotional. Married to my peppers, every morning I'm devotional. The game is the game. If we don't make money, then waiting we gain. If Jesus came today, some would be waiting again. I'm not in it for the attention or Twitter mentions. The likes don't keep the lights on or pay you pension. The agenda they push be pure, it's no malice. But everywhere that I breathe, it feels like that I got it. Whoa. Shouts to those that doubt my prowess. I even get allergies, so spare me the flowers. When I say FM, I know they talk bandwidth. Very few MCs that I could be in a band with. I'm pensive, the pensive, tremendous. Education pricey, but ignorance expensive. Cut the grass and let the snakes come out, I told people. Lesson learned from Popo, but be your own people. It be your own people. The handshake, then cross the picket line. Everything's for sale now, even the for sale sign. I don't need a soapbox or pedestal, just need some better shoes. Every year I'm better still. These are presidential flows to make your boo hurry. To jump on my train of thought, maybe get ahead properly. We could just probably speak your piece and stop flapping your gums. I'm a man of peace, but I still stick to my guns, Medina.
Meaning say I was who washing bay for boys no. Moti bombs you honum say no mo argument gidi so na no manifest ye afie twemu omhunu say no tough e bi so say rap no de no an say akode ohwe say no sie no ne di afie die yenko e another sama beidu entertainment journalist e wa anwano so omo aye na yentumi nti eye Hennessy cipher nkomo ya be eye di ade pa ana odo timi ka mo akwa baba entertainment review so
Mettle ka senior boss bi abo for there
yegusu say so adawro man kwane ahoden wo ho
nyame adom ka yegusu
edasi so boyen me ma me ne mo papa wo mu tie sabre mo de mo na mafo no mo te sa Hennessy cipher kasahari ya de e kwosoi se ububum kakra mayen a de na be kan yetimi ate ase ne follow nkomo no
edasi nyame show na the thing say who say bibia de bibia a chassis fi bibia when the beginning and a war in continuity and a war na Hennessy cipher 2 days ago I didn't believe there will be a fever.
Okay.
Usually, you know, you're afraid to be cipher. Cipher, no, in terms of hip hop language, you know, means what gather rappers. And as a hip hop artist, on rapping.
Okay.
When it comes to rap.
And it's also Wabwomano.
Yes, Wabwomano.
Okay.
Wabwa rappers I know, and as hip hop artists I know, say okay, Obia mention about when it comes to rap, no.
Okay.
That's what DJ back now, no DJ, no, I obey.
Okay.
So that's what cipher as a trainer, no.
Okay.
But cipher, the popularity, you know, started with beat.
Okay.
BET was number of awards. BET awards and kasa. And they won specialized awards for hip hop. BET hip hop awards. Now, when you follow BET hip hop awards, no. Rap cipher now say cipher no. The popularity now a BET and a projected cipher.
Okay.
The over BET hip hop awards are. Yeah, I need DH, you know. I did about one feature about one. You know, I need DH. And I said, yeah, speak to a different cipher. No.
Okay.
No, BET for every year beyond I was put together rappers.
Okay.
Say mainstream rappers, so say underground rappers, so say they put together rappers are cipher.
Okay.
Now I remember saying in 2010, so many all kaya. BET hip hop awards in Ghana, if feature was cipher, and I remember the Radio Rock Stone. Even Sakodia, I can watch it. I know Tiny, Edem, Kwekuti, D Black. You know, feature was 2010 BET cipher at the time. And you got about Ghana participation, so BET 2019 year. Some Sakodia could win events, international flow. So there was an organized BET cipher for international artists. And also Sakodia taking part in 2019 BET international flow cipher.
I see.
So about cipher idea popularity a BET is responsible.
Okay.
Now, when it comes to Hennessy Africa cipher, and when I started with Nigeria, Hennessy as an alcoholic brand, I'm so who say cipher no popular.
Okay.
Comes to BET. Or not taking advantage of the popularity of one hip hop. Number two, the fact that African rap and also air basstroke. Hennessy cipher. And Nigeria started was somewhere around 2010.
Okay.
Into Nigerian rappers and I said Hennessy, almost every year we are since 2010, 2011. No, we're not that for Nigerian rappers.
Okay.
And so somewhere last year, and so okay, any because African rap no community no on for other African countries and other African rappers now in boom.
Okay.
Into Ubesha and in our war manifest them. So manifest a feature with the likes of MI and then South Africa recently a few others to do the cipher of last year.
Yeah.
And at this year so no on Matwasu. Now they only say this year they not say in terms of commentary no any noise no aqua in passing even they see last year any Nigerian Hennessy Nigeria they no matter what they play in so kakra nchemu kakra wo cipher any Hennessy cipher no na meeting there
so say na okay about say afie die emse nkomodie no emu api akwa enim die na wo de be hye die na susu say ama nkomodie no aye he sa no afie die
for me because you work Ghana and you know first of all a sack of their participation.
Okay.
Because we realize that for now, you know, the last couple of years, no, because of the pedigree and the position, you know, if you're going to be an asset, if you're going to be a genuine conversation. It's sack of there as a factor, no, that's one. Number two, when it comes to rap, now involve any African other African countries it's some of the competition. Into no Ubiano looking for wine air classing wine, wine air rapping wine. So hip hop rap is just like a battle, like a freestyle. Okay. You know, a competitive. Into even within circle, no competitive. Now we be able to other African countries, you know. It's all my competition require more. Obekaya, come in Big Brother Nigeria. Sorry, Big Brother Africa. Because now African participants in the women into Obeka Pana na I say for or Ghana no your first affinity and your first level age na Ghanaian participants no and work here Nigeria for the best supporting Nigerian participants no and so you do a point where I bear everything could be no then after the I neutral but you come with African representation as a competition you don't care who is one home money and one money once a competition African countries it must be a competition. And Akoban. But you won't be able to credit in the master because last year, manifest was in last year. But I'm calling you marginal competitions. But the faculty factor and the fact that the positioning in the pedigree, I'm again so kind.
Okay.
And then number three, maybe a topic now or general so not the year rap. And that's how could generally competition. We didn't mean here. I hear is maybe because of the circle in a car about rap record label.
Okay.
But record label conversation of course, I mean the 70s, 80s, the issue about record labels, no HET artists and other more treaty artists not right. The likes of Prince, only one of our brothers in issue 1992, Michael Jackson, named Sony 1998, New Edition 1980. So it's not a new topic, you understand? So but the circle factor and that's the circle elements, no? And I'm a competition.
Okay.
I call the baby alcohol.
Okay. Yeah, best I measure the busao a topic no ho enkomoni but mimbusanti ya yenim ebia yeti senya wesi akirechiri mu enti yedi omugina ho no mse mi fancy yedi omugina simpie nso a obi akire ne bobre se okay well me kasahare no say na metimi aka no ne am ye sakọ de obi aye ne die enti omuwie ne dian judge bi wo ho no mu akasa okay well me hwe ye no we no odi nkunim ana yetoma amanfo no sa mo ankasa mo monjaje mo tiefo na mo hwe wan na mo fi se ne die kama senate.
Yeah, that's the trick of the cipher.
Okay.
It should be a static here, a static for BET cipher all the way to article down to Hennessy cipher. You don't actually constitute any judging panel.
Okay.
So what it means is that the plan is to actually project platform corner a day artist number together. Why say Omnia freestyle?
Okay.
It's that brand no project no, but we use rap no competitiveness no any rappers no move to project on the brand first so because we say rap no competitive no or take advantage when you say or former public no abobo
okay
into no on set up constitution on your constitution panel be out to judge so but from general public no and it's been like that since into the BET history every time now you be BET cipher no. Now, for the general populace, no, and the industry stakeholders, no, as I say, greedy, which one I hear, the one to the point where now, you can actually obey grading, year cry, a call ye uncle ye.
Okay.
So usually normal put here sciences and they don't do normal constitute panel. They rather leave it to the general public to actually decide as to why they want to one home and that's one home. And like they can only say there are no rules attached to cipher. A freestyle. And I answer my topic. When you who artists, no one will be back okay. This time around, the share the lyrical prowess and that's a lyrical dexterity. And I said this time around, the person focus on a certain topic. They jam out because they are freestyling. The opposite of the idea, and now you understand. So there are no rules as to how you should go about it.
Okay.
The amount of opportunity, the amount of platform, come and exhibit your skill as a rapper. The opposite of the idea, and it has 8 minutes or what, 3 minutes or 2 minutes at the amount. However, you want to go about it, and also as a rapper now, we have opportunity.
Okay. I mean, send you also chichi me yes. A babe told Jay, ye disako dia hon komo e boa na etono. Ewiase afana fact teach you country scrum poa. Ebia obi ho no mu a onim sako dia omo by this whole Hennessy sci-fi ono so ebehu sako dia ton artist na wo dia no to nchen a do you know for a fact say bia artist no ye tuo omo ka ya de bia Hennessy for ya de si omo konwo ya na si omo nanso yi omu tuo omo ka artist no dia no munye film pa.
Okay, so me fifi move to that level. So the American will be based on assumption and a little of industry practice.
Okay.
So what happens is Hennessy, platform or any platform.
Okay.
It's over the period, just like BET. So we are, but the material not to on the platforms.
Yeah.
It is our Hennessy when I work Hennessy for YouTube platform.
Yeah.
You understand? Into what it means is say, Abiana Hennessy, was sorted out in terms of almost plane tickets, in terms of almost accommodation, because I did we in Nigeria. So all the Hennessy cipher almost to Nigeria. It is Hennessy Nigeria as a alcoholic beverage and a sponsor.
Okay.
So once a dog platform saw one project brand, and they sell it out. It means almost sort of artists in terms of almost flights back to and from Nigeria, more accommodation, maybe more apparel because if you are artists don't mention because they need to make a statement. It's our apparel call no feature or video no one has a type of I'm sure they are Hennessy they take care of. So without me knowing the details and assets, the contract and cost between the artists, and what I know is say Hennessy will take care of some of the resources are artists and about feature. But what I say, but I name details now okay yet. The moment I put those say and I see a moment saying no, they cannot tell. But then they make me catch up based on industry practice and they say Hennessy will be responsible for going back and forth. And it might be one feature at a fencing cipher because at the end of the day, a Hennessy and a projecting the brand via the cipher. Okay.
Boy, what I'm saying now come about the topic. Say yeah, more topic. What ni apese okay bia. Now it's here for so sending na no di chichim and semwa asemwa and asem teacher na hia sa akodi o kan wasem ye record labels. Kwan omo fa so omo de anyomtofo omo de fa omo de omo fa so say no wasem na no kan not.
Yeah, so first of all, no, or the channel in Mukakra.
Okay.
Of course, there's a code into Web Bracket Accra to tell you how I watch away industry name, then the end of the call or social call, the substantive topic, record labels and how I treat African artists.
Yeah. Okay. Now, Bakunsa Ben Comodie Pa, be said, oh, manifest. I don't know all of a sudden about manifest versus Sarkodie. Manifest the na fie twemu e no call ye sa Hennessy cipher ya afi sa akodi ba all of a sudden now am for air compare then near the kind what do you make of this comparison and near tosu mienu so one so far we can say me pian se kona ha beka say okay well me feel say sa akodi dia no tough thing
was any the night get with Jama friends saying watching before no
tell me my bones you for no omo argument still
night get with Jama watching before but the only person in shop corner
Charlie watching
I think that, like again me the credit to my Sarkodie.
Okay.
And I do not want to take away that Sarkodie factor because like I said earlier no manifest that last year but I generated conversation. I mean just a few people any of them follow Hennessy cipher and no follow but and yet he said the IACC. So you need to give credit to the Sarkodie element and not the Sarkodie pattern. Because Sarkodie crown I featured this year, but a rabbi of manifest participation last year. And so you need to give Sarkodie the credit for the fact that But yeah, to the point where now I draw manifest into the conversation. So that's the first thing I would want to say. But the second bit is say, again, a competition. Once I called the feature this year, manifest a feature last year. So another artist a feature 2 years ago, and if you put your money now on the scale and compare, because rap itself as a craft a competitive. And you cannot a normal phenomenon to actually have because you need to compare their rap scale.
Okay.
How we present your issues on the respective platforms of how they able to sell themselves and sell Ghana as a country. I don't think anybody should frown. Maybe you say, when they say a project, it's a normal phenomenon. One, a competitive trade, not two Ghanaian artists, each different years. Just like Black Stars, Black Stars for about 2020 African Cup. You compare it to almost 2024, you understand?
Yeah.
So we compare different generations and how performance. I do not think anybody taking for passive and also follow industry media would want to frown on the comparison, more normal.
Okay.
The thing is, you see, when it comes to English proficiency, manifest. The last time I checked, no masters were competition. So when it comes to the pen game, his ability to actually put words together now, he's on another level. And the communication skills also a certain pedestal. And the answer one on when it comes to the flow and the accent, because he got an opportunity to say what Buchitaka. It's a one. And usually when you are actually doing English rap, the addition of
where they send you see can a quack send you bones who for sending more can't send you Charlie. Sako de Charlie, Babrofuna Yana Jana manifesting brofu rap now ye rap.
Oh, it's a difference. Until me church when we said that we be on as a say, Obi back on your background not any different from back. And you know how it goes when you have and it doesn't apply to everybody, but no opportunity to stay I'm on only for quite a number of years. You may pick up a few stuff, including accent. But
I mean, Sako, I mean, rapping in English. Because now then I saw not quite be sad. They be na just say yeah crack can I say so more rap English.
I come by the side. Let me see me focus on why manifest. I'm about grading how they grade him.
Okay, into.
Let me teach him. I can say okay. The English proficiency at a certain level because of the fact that our background in communication.
Okay.
You understand? We go school to actually learn about what communication is all about.
Okay.
That's what I say. And when your opportunity to also what's my go check in the money English accent it sound like some kind of way. There was so.
Okay.
That's what I say.
Metias.
But you see, you also need to give Sarkodie a lot of credit based on also the background and where he's come from. This is a gentleman or no. And why elevating the career now with emphasis on the tree rap, his ability to project tree rap is on that level. And in 2019, we for history gentleman for his ability to actually project the tree language in tree rap and the Ghanaian hip hop Yamane Award for Best International Flow. It was not focused on his ability to express himself in English. It was his ability to actually project the rap skills in tree. We need to give him credit from where we buy Siciano or person more of English than tree because over the period, what he usually used to do is say, obey more of tree and then sprinkle some English.
Yeah.
But in the last couple of years, lots of people English more like 80 to 70% of English. Like 20 or 30% of tree fry. So all switching the kaka because of the international platform, any competition I've been when it comes to African rap. But we also need to give me a lot of credit because we should be an LP and we do see here his ability to actually turn out what he turns out in English now. I think so you say about Abasu. Because see this is a guy who actually does the research. And then again the LP no any will be here. His lingua, his proficiency skill on the in English language in your commendation. Yes, sir.
Yeah, I know.
So now me the Sarkodie no so let's tie honor and I me choose back.
Okay, o de baby afese ojina no na ye na face ma me na binja na mo so ye frefre krin na say bijao.
I thought that's what I'm saying. So let me say, I mean, comparison with the paper.
Okay.
Comparison will show up.
Okay.
Okay. Let's allow Ghanaians to actually do what they have to do in terms of their comparison. But the most important thing is how our man project your more as respective brands and the ability to project Ghanaians in the international markets.
But that's it. You been going to be a kawan or Nyamisha Pawi. I know that some of entertainment journalists were boy. So, say, Ebia watching Comodiano. Now, when she done Tiasi, I'm sure, say, Mammy Papa, yet me a boy, my way to me, who near a coso, a bano, a year, art and entertainment. Yes, we and Commodia Cassia make us say, and Commodia, I'm say to me, no name Commodia, to me, I stand the kakra with Davido Nicho man como. Sa Sakodie and the first or call Hennessy Africa. Studio man say my member now main call round quickly. Cause you can't know saying secrets are for her says Anna Whitney Watchman sounds so chance. Whitney, what chances is here and Tony? So my main shot same few. So I'm sure sir you've been following this Hennessy Cipher 2024 Sakodie the argument near Koso come on another team breaking it down kakra dia man yeah ent me entiase and follow ye. Main shot here wajinche.
Kwesi sisi I think old age comes with bones you for because I said Nancy o feel anya ni na ho akwenye feel. Why they feel ho na akwenye feel last week sunye be feel.
Uko bones you I follow boys no we argument I follow. They do funny arguments. They do funny arguments. So I pay now. I pay attention. Some of them know. Ebinim. Intimation. Me kwa na me pay attention to. Enti omhumia. Argument na be pim me no.
Na be come home.
Yes. So omhumia.
You should host them on entertainment review.
Enti umpa che se okobon nsuo ma boys no munim no muntimi nka. Ana wo bon nsuo na ko munti entertainment review. Me I meet a whole lot of people.
Sometimes they do more problems, cry. Yes. Omo to me be catch you.
It's more problem with bomb show for no there. Na say there be me fa omo mami asema me ba ma be kan mo nti ase am fa me kokot. Hey, bomb show for no say me busa, asema omo si me busa asem si mami busa.
Eh me do metal asem ni bi.
Okay, omo tie enti ba na omo kata.
No, I think they give a different
I dare you. I push you. I provoke you.
Forget. I'm saying
no, I think for me, I like it. They give Omoma a different perspective to. And they are out there. They are out there. Inti ebia at bibi a wunya adaje enti no. Omo no betie pa no mama wo monso what they think about.
So for no more emphasize. Mama ko hobi. I mean ma ko hobi.
I'm Lakeside on.
Lakeside.
Yeah.
Lakeside bonso for there.
Omama wo kwan ne ho no.
Aye.
Hey, what there?
And oko hobi. And what the alcohol I would say in Zema Mokano.
Kwesi,
I think that for the past 3-4 days, the conversation on this cipher now has been trending across social media. Now, ebae na omo very hardcore rap followers. Any or more whatever it is, I know say will be me in idea, but be a mijina na ehwana mijina. And I think say I'm at different me no truthfully, apart from Sako Deni Ladipuno, I don't even know the other people until this thing happened. I had to go and check them out.
And I think it's a calligraph Martini. I mean, yeah.
What a question!
I've seen a couple of them. Yeah, it's also known. Yeah,
okay. But apart from the two, I didn't know the others. Okay. Also because Ebiamenye hardcore rap. I don't patronize it like that. And I am not surprised that people who were following this thing like Bible, I know they're one of them because I know they're hardcore rap fan. Me who a few other people, Eric Ne, Black Ofimo, these are the people. And I mean who say Oma fan a World Cup. And despite whatever has been said, Obia seemed to have a favorite. And me who the school of thought I
make a chance say Udu Bones you honum sia. Charlie, they want to see break at the end down. Almost manifest the end.
Vest. And I think a good thing, but question manifest the end unless but in Kofa auntie who did this to say it wasn't out there like that, and I think it would be good say no, so it would be good. I mean for comparison, but for a lot of people no. Like me, because of Sana now more year back and forth now, I had to go and listen, and especially to listen to landlord and I think because of no more peggy landlord ladepone there was some other guy say me and Sana they think they stand out to edging out landlord, and I think Kwesi, you can't take away the unique style of telling stories. That is what makes him who he is. And I think on this one, I can appreciate the bass and young energy that the others were giving to it. But listen, Sarkodie held his own.
But who didn't know? I think one of the issue for me, Sarkodie over the years, Nakuma Swadie, Waka, and that is why even some time back. When he has to sign to convict, and some years, I mean later, you have to have Akon come and say what he has to say about Sarkodie and all that. And he has always had problem with record labels. If he say yes, almost see and almost see anyom to four. I say I don't want to be doing but I think he also has to understand that look, people also are into business, people are investing. Just like this week and last week not wait for Ghana Music Awards Summit
music business.
There's this conversation about tell yourself over here on presentation on color rake bag tone, and you see it is 70-30. And if you listen to that conversation, and that conversation has been there for years about Nyomtufona complaining about just like the conversation we were having, I think it's Saturday, and Socrates in a position about streaming, how they share streaming for with artists. The same problem with color rig back to in CRBT is 70-30. Now the telecommunication companies want for 70%. Then they give 30%. The 30%, the saddest thing about the 30% is they are vendors. The telecommunication companies, they don't deal directly with Anyom Tufono. They deal with vendors. Wow. So the 30% to it is
and they do 10% and 2%.
And it's that 30% no only vendors in the. You see, so this is the problem that Sarkodie he's been preaching about this thing that look, Anyom Tufono be jumana no be suti baby no sikano, so these publishers we work, then they sign contract with you. If they don't, one could be a major record label. No, I say do baby.
But then they also invest money into this business.
But I don't know.
Sikebia winya for promotion, for studio, for traveling tickets. Near keka home, okoya concerts. So it all comes to play. But I think the other thing he shouldn't. It is high time this conversation is had. Or no crowd will lead this conversation. sign a contract, because I also feel that is the other aspect about Anyom Tufono Dodona. Because omonso per se, omo hate, omo juma wo out there. Omonso edane like known. Omo push omo nyaman. Sometimes I feel so almost sign a contract nibi kra omo nshek. This is a very good topic. In Kofo can say topic kesia pana. Why rapping hono, and I think this conversation on snase and done something bigger than that. It should be hard and shared the correct way to go about this so that everybody on the table will be satisfied.
Okay, kodo maminchi okakra minko Socrates ni any sorry na odi ankan e kwan so we jumedi wombra.
Michael Owusu ado Sarkodie me bona baso say edukuno na ye free rappers a abribia no okoko jinamu Ghana nim eti anim, and it makes me so proud as a Ghanaian when it comes to Sarkodie ojina amanone ana certain platforms via o defend the rap eti ye bona baso no 2019 yes BET cipher who said this platform no anya free na me be kire amanfo say minimum rap because before I got there no nyuma ma yede da I have a message to send and sa time no or can for African women home color mamu change mo color or can about slavery near there at the end and no ne ma ne message need to me call ye because rap style no eba no say akọ there ne voice ne delivery obi anu say checked send you switching the flow any ade obi anu say check and is a damn beer mun ba be kan and they say what tie rhyme schemes no cry no show off say or rhyme and some no who and some na who no can and or rhyme at the same time and a level a o share bi mo mun so mo they are coming to impress but now I'm so there say me can't asame I want my come so then I be a conversation and the same thing happened to Hennessy cipher a course o share other rappers or mobile yes otisa ko dey so yam to me show I don't know say omu colleagues no mobile be we so because on the calligraph wavy that wavy song who call reactions also no hear the way say ko dey rap and you real say calligraph can call another verse so to see say on this accord there was a name in the African rap game no untimi in down play I was happy said that time to say accord taking a calm and also send a message another message and you then the Bema man for the home come why rapper we then the Bema conversation and so it takes that level say baby I say accord on we do a human and yet just some mini rap say you nya umame ha papa ha enya no na ekoka enye say mini rap on ebano marketing ebano esa nyom to phone so kire say bi nyansa wo mutiri me megina be ya umame this umame that umame this umame chade no manyinyi oh enti ebano rap na onim say no you do level bi a as I say a show certain class bi and I don't know say accord there is a bit here omo compare with Ibia or they manifest. Manifest is a very good rapper. But utie manifest anymore. Now say 1 2 bossy. Now I get a lot of research because most of Ibia bass now or canon and yet relatable to our system. No, it is everywhere can be about certain word figures. Now you be a winning so sounding more philosophical. Exactly. Okay. Story now won't see. Okay. The lose by aqua won't see. But I think the Sakwa is able to connect with the Ghanaian populace, with ABN and Sama. And that is business because at the end of the day, when we are rapping now, when we are saying but not blaster when you be a man. Okay. But you are never be a Bema Afro. Say come and be a part of it. So kudos to Sarkodia. Me so my first time I met Hennessy cipher, and that is because Sarkodia and Sana me ko share other ones. Okay, so great. Yeah, kwesi me so my first time I met you. Say till was so na me who say oh yeah noise be or me say what is this cipher? Say no ma hwa no ma ko hu bi so baby fufuro. What is this thing?
Kan so mo nom Hennessy ana. Asema bisa
and I know the maybe say
someone for say FDA for nko no ye
and the me can o mitirim had me baby sa mo had me baby sa won so asema can off air no dia kwesi won
it's okay ye na
okay but kwesi unim I think Sarkodia should ignore everybody and do what he knows how to do best because omo ti akira omo ye worried no Pimpim do and pimpim so town. Sure. And you know, what will you do? Who will you satisfy? Will you ignore omo do ni awo ye no? Yeah. Say kwako please omo pena na. No. Years ago many Jamaican Kenyan actress bi ebe ye adwuma wa han sei. Oba ye no. Enkomodidie mo say oba den we hu Sakodi. Ni mi hu answer no omo say Sarkodia no person kan no. See you know Sarkodia? I say yes, I know Sarkodia from Kenya. I say yes. I met another Kenyan in Dubai. Omo ye mienu. In komodidie mu no omo so omo board the same sakodi din. Ne se ni omo kanon na ya yi kakra sakodi. Aha. Enti no kwesi obi kasi sakodi enye international artist or unko ha and on sisa non international no mpacho or international da. Who are wunni no park o ho. Omo nimu ne dia omo so omo wo ho. Enti they should not confuse sakodi. He is an artist on his own. Me on any day, if I want to listen to music, either I listen to Tracy Chapman or Hiniba Kisi, we come to Ghana, some of the artists, or Salif Keita. Maintaining your word one, Kwesi. But Salif Keita is an international artist. Obia unimunyum internationally no unim, but the kind of language or canon. Enye language a yete ba kumpo say according to the so the man atufuo bo say or the brofu krapo fam. But Salif Keita don't even sing a word in English or in French, but his music is all over the world. So when it comes to artistry, please do what you know how to do best. Say don't get yourself confused. Don't try to please everybody. Please those who are enjoying you.
Well, so Ebrenunti eba sorry ni akoba before ebe kono. I'm sure say munim say na otwi ana just yesha ase ebuna day quickly wudni wa ha nko ade ye be wie wo Davido Chivido I understand say omafu plane kra omo kwa akochele oti honum say na to be
Dream fitananti kwa jofosu Sadi yoni pembo pia ni rasiwo Mwanso na ojo mibakwayo Sipipe ubia boni datelulo Bi ubia boni kwa jofosu
And I understand today is your birthday. Happy birthday to you. Mrs. Akosia Ose Kufuor of London. Nyamisha Uchinkwa Ema Wodashronko. Mrs. Akosia Ose Kufuor. This one from your children James and Jenny and your daughter Mrs. Sewa Ofori Sapon and the entire family. Wishing you a good one, Mrs. Akosia Ose Kufuor. Happy birthday to you. On say that why? Okay, all right. So,
yeah. One Nana Fredia. I say udin fufro kwesi bonsu aboaje.
No problem. I love them. Bonsu people, I love them. So catch and I say, okay, ma, since we be heading, me so me heading no. We see on no cry no me ban the back. Or no 2019 I said 5-year development strategic plan no yeah no. Me ba be scrutinize no say akakakra na mo ko. Nti catch and say me team maybe one try on nwe no ho boko. Ne 5-year strategic plan.
I say oh.
Can't tell you say me say the 5-year strategic plan no say na we the one or the aba.
Yes.
Me am so. Nana, 5-year strategic plan. The aba be homo then na why
I think sir you can discuss it.
Yes.
And he will be here to have
a
discussion with you.
What have you done?
Oh, why not? So friend and Nana Fredia friend of
Yes, you are coming to school. So Yanko, Whitney, Yanko.
But see me see and there's another one.
Yeah, they.
Wedding. There's another huge one I know so true.
Oh, but still I saw on tour Chivido.
Oh, so fun.
Wedding of the century.
No, funniest thing. Wouldn't him say or not the kwaba out.
Forget. We don't
care.
We won't follow.
See? And make catch us. One ya make catch us.
Say we won't follow. Muna be follow. Me can the video any show myself can yanko.
Well, so say that work for private jets and uncle for TH can't to
Yampon.
See, yes, or performing or BET experience.
Okay.
enti or call on Cardi B.
Okay.
Any some other artists and no pay na me hu here.
Okay.
Enti or call back to Ejuma.
You can imagine.
But from what I hear no, next month there's a white wedding. Enti. Yeah, so. But like you said, yes, and also for one person to be able to control social media, no, that is very huge. We give that to him. But I'm saying, and then so another one in Nigeria.
I don't even know.
Really? Oh, Sharon Ojo, one of
who is Sharon? Who is Sharon Ojo?
Yes.
Ojo.
One of our big stars.
We don't care. We don't care.
Hey, Kwesi.
So
great. I've had 2 people. In fact, okay. Fifi Bansin called me and Ra. Now say me now about baby Sam say into Manko Nigeria. And I'm saying Fifi. Or say Ghana celebrities no abobodi we in fact we are Kobe. We are Kobe na say maybe so great. Or no or celebrities for or say me na me president. So great.
Yes.
Japan closing remarks.
Oh, closing remark Kwesi omo edi omo birthday na ya omo birthday na madam ase for West African Music and Arts Festival no. Madam ase for the support. It went well. Afronita and Abigail had a good show. Kwesi madam ase pa for the support. Me who video been so ade to her. And it was so funny. Say there was a lone ranger viewer but everybody there enjoyed. We enjoyed them.
Okay.
And Black Sheriff was there. Kwesi, I enjoyed Black Sheriff performance in close range.
Okay.
Any other artists nearby. If you are on top, Charlie. If you are is not, your friend is saying, growing old cry.
Me time aso apa ho cry. Kojo.
Me ko Jumapa me bra Benjamin Kofiewa and now me see akonya so as trafohin of Jumapa division of New Job in traditional area. Tinana nyame ma ahoden ma nyansa wetimi di edi sa dwuma di ama okromo fo nso eni age na me san so chia nana aye biafo jana ewo domesu a
Kojo Kena Tenen Kano Whitney Watchman so great Safo Yan sorry na Yafo Dian kan Emre one better sin on 5 kwams over bro Jimmy famre asidan koma and ya word dey na say enkwane ahoden ha memen na ye behia ni aba betwa yan come on so Salamat Pintil time it she Jimmy the bremo Peter Scott on social media eto pete yeah da no say Meeting Kwesi Abuaje, always updating you with the latest entertainment. A Kwansobra bro, up next. The Ankan Ebetremu, or the Abremo. Kwesi Abuaje, want to make